Hi, Jolyn. How you doing? All right, got your examples up here. Really great job. This is I love this style. It reminds me almost of um, 1940s Polish poster design. Um, it's fascinating. It's really super primitive, but extremely effective. Not crazy about the typography, but I suppose for a promotion for a movie poster, it's definitely suitable. This kind of creating a shape using and making the negative space between other shapes more dense or less dense is a pretty effective design tool. Sometimes it creates this double entendre that is fascinating for viewers. And I think that to a high degree, that really defines the success of this piece. The one thing that comes to mind to me, and this I want you to think about this. Can you think of a logo that uses this kind of manipulation of negative space to create a successful logo? And I'm going to give you an example here, because to me, this is one of the most successful logos of all using negative space. The WWF logo with the panda indicating the negative space, the figure ground relationship. Let's jump that open so you can see it. But it's just really fascinating. It's the figure ground relationship is such that you have a series of shapes, and these flat shapes otherwise create a very high degree of volume and definitely some intricate depth associated with the way that we perceive this kind of three-dimensional object on a two-dimensional plane. It's really fascinating. And I want to show you another piece I think that is really super interesting. So anyways, I guess in response to this post, I'd like you to let me know if you have any logos in mind that you think successfully use this idea of negative space and figure ground relationship. Watch this. This is cool. Watch. That's another cool idea right there. I mean, obviously it's a polar bear. I mean, say no more, right? That's very cool. I don't think it's suitable for a logo, but it certainly is a fascinating little GIF to watch, isn't it? Let's watch it again. Very cool. Okay, so okay, yeah, and the only other thing I want to mention about your post is some of the bad examples. Like this is a good example, right? But the thing I think about this is it's just a little difficult to read. That's the only thing my only comment on this is this: it's a little difficult to read. You can read it, you can put it together. A lot of that has to do with our ability of what's called closure, and that's how if we take a look at things in context and we are able to fill in the blanks to create meaning. Let me give you an example. Do you think this? Okay, I'm gonna just this area right here. Okay, watch my cursor. Is that legible if we took the top or the bottom of the pencil away, the tip and the eraser away, and just had typography? Would that be? And that's another fascinating thing about design is that kind of figure. I'm sorry, that kind of closure, that principle of Gestalt that creates this closure where we're able to fill in the blanks, so to speak, and make meaning out of something that wouldn't necessarily make meaning if it was out of context. In this example, I'm saying the context of the pencil. All right, great job. I enjoyed your post. Thank you very much. Yeah, and if you just shoot me a quick response and let me know if you can think of any logos that successfully use the notion and elements and principles of a negative space and specifically using the density or their lack of density of objects to create other objects by manipulating the negative space associated with those objects. Okay, great job. Thank you very much.